Hey everyone, what's going on? I've got something pretty exciting for any of you who play The Sims 4, because as of November 4th, 2025, we've got a fresh major update to explore. I want to walk you through what's changed, what new content has arrived, and what this means for your game and your mods. So let's just talk through all of it like we're chatting about our favorite Sims moments. First off, the big story here is the sheer size of this patch. The team behind The Sims 4 pushed through more than 150 community-voted bug fixes. That's not a typo. Over 150. They've been collecting reports from players across social channels, EA forums, Reddit, and bug report threads. And this patch represents the result of months of work cleaning up all those frustrating little issues that make the game feel off. So if you've been putting up with random bugs or weird sim behavior, this update might finally give you the smooth experience you've been waiting for. Let's start with a few of the standout fixes. One major one is that children now inherit their parents' features more accurately. Before this patch, genetics could get pretty strange. Kids would come out with random faces or features that didn't really line up with either parent. That's been tightened up, so family gameplay should look a lot more realistic. Another fix many players are celebrating. Photos in your Sims inventory will no longer randomly turn black. That was such a frustrating glitch, especially for storytellers or builders who love decorating with their Sims' personal photos. Do note that one works best in new saves. Another big improvement, Sims no longer whip out their phones while swimming or jogging. It was always funny, but kind of immersion breaking, right? Now, they'll behave a little more naturally. Random Sims wandering into your house uninvited through sliding doors, that's gone too. Nannies and butlers are smarter, daycare activates correctly, and there are better routing and trash management fixes that make households feel less chaotic. There's even been a tweak to prevent hats from showing up on nude outfits, which is honestly hilarious, but good riddance. All these small fixes add up to a smoother, more polished experience. Now let's talk about the fun stuff, new content. Alongside all those fixes, the update drops some really cool free additions themed around West African inspiration. It's a meaningful and stylish addition to the game. In Create a Sim, you'll find new clothing, accessories, and hairstyles reflecting that cultural influence. Beautifully patterned fabrics, bold colors, intricate designs, and a new lock hairstyle that looks amazing on Sims of all ages. It's always great seeing the Sims team add more cultural representation, giving players more ways to express their own identities and styles through their characters. There's also a new recipe for jollof rice and drumsticks, which your Sims can cook and enjoy. It's a small but thoughtful touch. The Sims has always been about celebrating life through the little details: food, clothes, decor, and adding such a well-known and beloved West African dish is a lovely nod to cultural diversity. If your Sims have the right cooking skill, go ahead and make it for dinner or a party meal. You'll see that beautiful, spicy orange-red rice dish show up in the kitchen. In Build Buy mode, you'll notice new decor items matching the West African theme: woven baskets, patterned rugs, vibrant fabrics, warm wooden textures, and beautiful new light fixtures. It gives you a chance to completely refresh a room or even design an entire home in that aesthetic. The items blend well with both modern and traditional builds, so even if you just sprinkle them into existing houses, they'll bring warmth and personality to your spaces. It's these little injections of style that keep the game feeling fresh, even years after release. Now let's talk about what this all means for mod users. Whenever a huge patch like this drops, it's basically a given that a lot of mods and custom content will temporarily break. The update changes core scripts and systems, so creators need time to patch things up. If you play heavily modded, you'll want to take a moment before jumping straight in. The best thing you can do is back up your saves, disable mods, and launch the game cleanly after the update. Let the game patch, load once with no mods, and then close it. After that, start checking your favorite mod creators' pages to see which ones have already been updated for compatibility. Once you've verified they're safe, you can reintroduce them gradually. And yes, always delete that localthumbcache.package file before restarting. It helps prevent weird texture or thumbnail issues. For people who play unmodded, you're free and clear. Just update the game through the EA app, Steam, or console, depending on your platform, and jump right in. You'll instantly notice smoother gameplay. A lot of small annoyances, like routing issues, random lag spikes, or Sims doing inexplicable things, should feel much improved. And it's not just cosmetic. Under-the-hood adjustments have improved some background systems too, helping performance and stability. If you're someone who loves storytelling and multi-generational gameplay, you'll definitely appreciate how genetics and family resemblance have been adjusted. Your Sims' kids should actually look related now, instead of like random townies. That's huge for legacy players who have been frustrated with inconsistent appearances between generations. And since fewer random townies are being generated unnecessarily, your worlds should feel more balanced and less cluttered. Something else that stands out with this update is how much it represents a shift in tone from the developers. They made it clear this isn't a one-off big fix and done. It's the start of an ongoing push to regularly address community-reported problems. That's important. Over time, The Sims 4 has accumulated tons of expansions, game packs, kits, and mechanics. Each one adds complexity, and naturally, that means more bugs can creep in. So, hearing the team acknowledge that and commit to tackling it in a sustained way is encouraging. It shows they're listening to the player base and prioritizing polish alongside new features. Speaking of upcoming features, this patch also teased what's next. Two new creator collaboration kits are coming on November 13th. Modern Retreat, designed by the creator Tuntugs, and Garden to Table, made by Brazen Lotus. The Modern Retreat kit looks like it's bringing sleek, luxury resort vibes, while Garden to Table focuses on homegrown produce and cozy outdoor dining. It's pretty cool to see the team continuing to work with members of the community on official content. It gives fresh flavor to the kits and keeps them aligned with what players actually want. So let's think practically for a second. What should you do once you install this patch? Step 1. After updating, jump into Create a Sim to browse through all the new hairstyles and outfits. There's a lot of personality there, so it's fun just to experiment. Step 2. Pop into Build Buy mode to check out the decor and see how you can refresh a space. Maybe build a small home using only the new items or mix them into an existing build. Step 3. Try out the new recipe. It's a nice touch of realism for Sims who love cooking. And finally, spend a little time playing with your existing households to feel how the game behaves now. Even without adding anything new, you'll notice how smoother and more natural everything feels. If you're a console player, the same update rolled out there too, and the version parity is maintained, meaning you're not left behind in terms of fixes or content. The developers have been keeping updates aligned across platforms lately, which is great for community consistency. Something worth mentioning, if you're mid-story in a long-running save, consider saving a backup before loading into it post-update. While most fixes shouldn't break anything, a few, like the photo glitch or certain routing fixes, might only fully apply in new saves. So keeping a pre-patch version is just a smart move in case something feels off. Beyond the technical details, I think what makes this update so appealing is its spirit. The Sims is, at its core, about representing life, its cultures, its quirks, its personalities. Bringing in items and styles that draw from West African heritage isn't just aesthetic variety. It's another reminder of the game's global reach and how it continues to grow more inclusive. Representation in virtual spaces matters, and it's good to see the developers embracing that. The bug fix focus also sends a positive signal. They're not just chasing new packs or monetized content, they're actively investing in making the core experience better. If you've been away from The Sims 4 for a while because of frustrations with bugs or performance issues, this might be the right moment to jump back in. Between the bug fixes, cultural additions, and new items on the horizon, it feels like a refresh moment for the entire community. So, to sum up this long chat, it's a massive quality of life patch with a creative heart. We're getting over 150 fixes that make gameplay smoother and more reliable. We're seeing an amazing free content set inspired by West African design. We've got a new recipe to cook, and there's more creator content right around the corner. On top of that, the devs are showing they're serious about cleaning up lingering issues, which bodes well for future patches. Make sure you keep your game updated, protect your saves, check your mods, and then take some time to explore everything new. Whether you're a builder, storyteller, or just someone who likes to mess around with sim families, there's something here for you. And if you notice any improvements or discover fun quirks in the patch, share them with the community. This update is one of those where everyone's going to be comparing notes on what's fixed, what's changed, and what just feels better. That's pretty much the full rundown. The Sims 4 feels a little more polished, a little more alive, and a lot more expressive. If you've been waiting for a good reason to boot it up again, this might be it.